There's a saying, never waste your time trying to explain who you are to people that are committed to misunderstanding you. What I'm suggesting with that quote is that oftentimes people that know nothing about you or what you desire in your life will tend to label you as something in their mind, and they'll hold that as their truth. Labeling happens in all walks of life. It happens in businesses, your job, your families. The list goes on and on. It could be a relationship. So when people walk in those judgments, is that you really need to make a choice, and you do have the power to choose whether you want to continue to stay in their world or move away from their judgments. That doesn't mean you need to physically move away. Simply move away from that type of behavior. Now, one thing to consider is that everyone has a flaw, and that's judging others. It's a natural defense mechanism, and you can't get away from it. For instance, picture you're on a dark street and somebody's walking towards you in the middle of the night. You're probably going to get kind of nervous and create a story in your mind very quickly about the potential outcome. Or maybe it's when you have somebody cut you off in traffic. It's easy to react in an angry manner. The problem is we really don't know what their situation is. Now, sure, most of the time they're just plain jerks, but maybe that person's injured and they're on their way to the hospital, or maybe they've got a sick kid in the backseat of the car. It's really hard to tell what their situation may be in that person's life. Now, here's the real insight, is that everybody has layers upon layers of experiences in their life that cause them to have certain behaviors. They see life through a lens, their lens. Now, if somebody does something to you because they thought you've wronged them, that person is seeing things through their lens, and that's their reality or their perspective about how you are and what your intentions were. You just fell into their perception. So you do have options when you're being judged or criticized. If they attack you, they truly believe you've done something to them and you deserve that treatment. So you can react in a hostile way and let your emotions take over, or you can try to understand their behavior. Where there's no resistance in a conflict or judgment, you eliminate their power to hurt you. That old saying, sticks and stones will break my bones, but names will never hurt me, has been around for centuries. Now, you do have a choice, and you can be in their world or let them in your world, but you don't bring yourself to their standards. Some people are never going to change no matter how hard you try to change them or understand them. But by trying to understand them, you are able to find compassion, and that is truly the driving force in healing.